me. You can see I've done a bit of green screen. I'm not completely happy with it. I seem to be a bit speckly. I'm just trying to use as much real estate as possible. Bear with me while I just get a few things set up. I'm hoping that anytime soon this will show me that I'm actually streaming this thing. But it's not showing me it right now. Let's do events. Let's just see if that helps. Live now. There we go. Okay, let's try this out. Sorry guys, bear with me. That looks good. Might just nudge the music down a touch. Let's try that. If it's too quiet or too loud, let me know. Let's try that. It's a bit annoying because I've got about a 15-second delay before I can actually work out what's going on. So, all right, okay, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. It's 8 o'clock by my reckoning. Just listening to the volume. Nearly there. Let's try that. If it's too quiet or too loud, let me know. Let's try that. It's a bit annoying because I've got about a 15-second delay before I can actually work out what's going on. So, all right, okay, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. It's 8 o'clock by my reckoning. Okay, I can hear myself as well. That's all right. It's getting quieter. All right, kids. I'll mute that so I can't hear myself anymore. Let me know if there's a problem. Why is that frozen on me? I'm hoping there's no problems there. That's good. Let's just give this a pop out chat like so. I'm watching that. Unfortunately it doesn't ping me or say it or make any noises when I will close this down or pause it or something, just so that I'm not using up unnecessary bandwidth. Good stuff. Nearly there, guys. I'm very excited. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I hope this will be fun. I hope it will be educational. It's certainly going to be a lesson for me. I am. Before let's start the clock, shall we? Start the clock. There we go. It'll be a lesson for me. It's my first game jam. I've never done anything like this before. I've always taken my time and kind of worked way through stuff. Now I'm going to actually have a crack at doing one live every day, or at least nearly every day for the next 12 days with an hour each time. The theme is turning walls. Now I don't know if I love this, and I've spent a fair chunk of time thinking about it. My initial thought, let me what I'll do, because the aim of this video here is just to quickly get a handle on possible options, and I've come up with 2 possible options. One is a kind of game with balls, where the ball would slide down in a sort of like a bagatelle style game, but the walls would be moving. So let me just quickly show you what I've got here. I started up a new project. I thought I'd allow myself that privilege at least to do that, and I am going to, let's just make sure I know what I'm doing here. I'm going to add a cube. There it is, and just spin over to here. Let's just get it into 2D mode and go to... Where's the little widget there? Does that disappear when you go to 2D mode? You can't get the top view. Okay, let's just do that. Let's go to top view and then go to 2D mode. Is that gonna... It disappears. Okay, well, sod you then. Right, we'll go to Y and then top view. There we go, orthographic. Just move the main camera, not main camera, directional light. Let's just move that off somewhere over there. So what I'm going to do, size, let's just reset that. Not the camera, the cube. Let's just reset that position. Okay, and then what we'll do is we will scale it on the, which is this one. This one looks like the Y to me. Let's just do quickly global yellow. So if I move that on there, why is yellow? I'm getting myself confused. Okay, but not to worry. Let's scale it on the X. There we go. Yeah, scale it to something like 0.1. Sorry, and I'll very quickly get this through this, and then just move that over. So there, minus 0.5. So this is where I'm going with this, and then I'm going to Control D that, and just drag that over to 0.5. And I was going to scale it on the Z, but it looks like it's 2, and U. Scale on the Z to 2. And then what I will then do is I will then Control D U again and just drag you into the middle. So let's put you at 0, and I'll rotate you on the Y 90. There we go, and I can just pop you up here like so. Looks like it should be 1 if we keep all the values relative. Hey, pi. There we go. And I'll scale on the now what is the x-axis? No, I knew you'd do that to me. Let's just do local, and then we can see that it's the x-axis. That's what the blazes. It's not the y, so that must be the z. There we go. We want that to be, what are we saying here? 0.9. It would be 0.9, would it? Yes, it would. And we just need to drag that down to what? 0.9 again, because that thing's 0.1 in size. Yeah, okay. Oh, I put 0.9, didn't I? 0.9 there. 0.95. Monkey. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why it's 0.9. Probably because it's the centre, isn't it? Right. Okay. Then Control D. Drag that down there to minus 0.95. I've realised that this is going to be much too big. Yeah, it's going to be like a bagatelle table. So we'll select all of these, and we'll make the Z, not that, the Y. Something like 0.2 is perfect. Okay. Good. Right, now what we can do is just add a quad at the bottom. So let's do that. Let's just add one more. Create a 3D object, a quad. Just reset it. Set that to 90. Drag it down. You can shush. Where are we? Minus 0.1. I've lost the plot a bit. Minus 0.15, I'm guessing. Minus 0.15. And then just spin to the top again. And then scale it on the Y. 1.8. There. Okay, it's got this weird. No, it's not 1.8, is it? Slightly bigger, isn't it? 1.9. If I just saw what I thought I saw there, yeah, it needs to go up a touch. I should just say 0. What happens if you say 0? Too high now. Who knows? Let's just move it. Where'd it go? Oh, it needs to be on top of it. Just do it until it goes. It looks like it's minus 0.1, I think. Which I think is where I had it a minute ago. Right, so then we've got yourself like a bagatelle table. And my thought was that we'd have, this is an absolutely terrible bagatelle table, but if you can see that, maybe we could have a ball that drops in and spinning things, and the idea would be that it would drop through at the bottom there. So let's just do one thing. Let's create an empty, and then we will, not there, we'll just create that there, and we'll just rename that to board. This is one idea, by the way. This is one idea, and I'll just grab that lot and just drag it in. Hang on, before I do that, I need to make sure that's reset. Bugs me that. Okay, right, so now we can just grab the board, and if we want to, that'll move everything around. Okay, next, what I was going to suggest then was that we'll just rotate that on the X other way. Let's get the main camera. Position it up a touch, and zoom it in. And then, it's not the greatest of cameras, is it? But let's just do it up a bit more, and then zoom it down like that, and then just zoom it right in, like so. In fact, it kind of looks like it's flat, doesn't it? But it's actually at a very steep angle. I might just angle the board again to something a bit more sensible, like that. Something like that. It doesn't really matter for now. And then what I'll do as well is just create a 3D object, sphere. Just reset it, and just set it to 0.1. Just drag it up, across, something like that. Give it a rigid body. And then I think that's what we need to do. Let's just try that. I reckon it's going to drop straight through the... No, there we go, and it rolls down. There's a few problems. It doesn't seem to pick up any speed, but that's alright. I think that's probably because of the physics material, but we don't really care about that right now. I can see somebody is pinging me already. Thank you, thank you. Bear with me, fella. I don't know who's pinging me. Is it me pinging me? Oh dear, what's going on? Okay, I think I might be pinging myself. Either that or I've got a comment on the chat. Let's just see if that's actually doing anything. No comments anywhere. I think that was me pinging myself at 8:10. What in the name of all things la-di-da? Okay, there we go. By the way, you can ping me, you can tweet me at Richard Hawks. I'll be checking the live chat pretty regularly. Okay, so that's one option. Okay, and I like it, but it seems a little dull. Let me just save this. I'll save this scene now. So we'll call this turning walls option 1. Bagatelle board. Bagatelle board? I don't know how you spell bagatelle. Alright. That's one option. I don't love it, but potentially we could make a game out of it and it might be fun. A little quirky, could teach us a few things. The other thought I had, and I'll just create a new scene for it, is that we would have a quad, or whatever, doesn't matter. Reset that. Oh. Reset it. Set that to 90. And we'll just make this a nice large quad. 10 by 10 by 10, say. Something like that. Let's get the main camera and drag it up a bit. Go a bit more. What should we say? 50. There it is. 50. And then we'll angle it down so that all the board is... Come on, where are you? Like so. And then we will zoom in. Like so. Let's just keep angling it down till we've got ourselves something that we like the look of. Just keep zooming in. Oh, there we go. So this is our board here, and then what we would do, similar to last time, is that we'd have a first-person game with walls that were spinning around. So let me just try and show you where I'm going with this. If I do the same thing, so if I just add some cubes, this should be a bit more straightforward. I just had to create a 3D object cube. Let's just make it 10 by 10 by 10. Where did you go, cube? And why are you under the main camera? There we go. Let's just reset that. There we go, and make it 10 by 10 by 10 by 10. That's obviously enormous. Go to the top option, and then we'll scale this. Move that across to, where are we? Move it across to 10, and then scale it to x1. Y10, Z, so Y would be like 2 and Z would be 10, alright? So hang on, let me just pull that in. Yes, it's too low. That's going to be 5, isn't it? 5, and then drag it up to 1, by the looks of it, 1. Okay, now we can just start copying and pasting those, bear with me guys. So do that, Control D, pull it across. -5, and then do it again, Control D, but now rotate it on the Y90, and just for now I'm just going to do them over the top of each other. I don't really care. So we got, that's going to be 5, isn't it? And I guess that's going to be 0. Well, look, it's not 5, it's going to be 4.5. Yeah, makes sense. And then do that, Control D. I'm going to take a guess that that's going to be -4.5, just a guess. There you go. Much too thick, but the point being that in here we would have rotating walls that you have to get to. What we could do is just drag that across so we can have an exit or something like that. So we'll just do two things. Let's just do, what size have we got at the minute? So let's make that 4, and we'll just dupe that, and then we'll just drag that over here. Where are you? -3. Okay, so we've got an exit, and the idea would be that you get dropped in at this point here, I'd have lots of little corridors with spinning walls, perhaps buttons that you can press that do certain things, perhaps walls that just move from left to right. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Like in a sort of, you know, sliding fashion, and you've got to try and get past them. I'm thinking these things could be good. These things could be a better idea. Let's just pop a first-person shooter into this game now. We'll do that. I hope this doesn't affect performance too much. Just going to quickly check my TweetDeck, guys. I'm getting pinged somewhere. Oh, getting added to my... There we go. Okay. Hello, Pocket Games. How are you? Just check my comments. Make sure nobody's commented. If anybody knows a way to view active users... There are no active users, not even me. Come on, guys, come on, watch my show. It doesn't matter. You can watch the replay. So what we can do is just add this. We'll do import package, and we want the what do we want? Oh, characters. Characters. Excuse me. So this might take a few seconds. I'm gonna bring it all in. I know we don't need it all. We certainly don't need it all. Activate trigger, lerp, FPS counter, follow target, all this stuff here. Some cool stuff in here. Might have to have a little look at that a bit later on, but let's import all of it. Could take a few seconds. The good thing about adding this stuff as a prototype, I'm adding it. Yeah, it's an advantage. Is that it's automatically adding rigid bodies and stuff like this. I think it is anyway. Let's double check. I think as long as one thing's got a rigid body, we're okay. Right, how's that looking? We done? I think I'm not happy about. Why is that? Why are you looking so wonky? You should be 3, shouldn't you? There you go. Okay, so what we can do, let's do the whole. Let's do all that again. Let's create an empty, and we'll call this the play area, and we'll just grab that lot and drag it in like so. Okay, and then I'm going to add standard assets, characters, first person character. I've never been happy, by the way, with the that's interesting. They've got a first person character guideline. FPS controller. So if we just drag that in, I don't know where it went. Let's just press F. Seems to have put it somewhere rather bizarre. Let's just quickly reset that, and then press F again to bring it up. There we go. We'll just drag him up in the air. We can remove this camera. Shall I remove it or disable it? Let's just disable it in case it's does something weird. And now I just do maximise on play. Click down here, and you can see, well, it's a very small area. There's a bad start. I don't know how loud that is. All right, and so yeah, it's a tiny area. But what we can do now, actually, if I'm going to go down that path, such as the power, is I can do something like 10 by 10 by 10. And now if I go back in, oh, it's a very white place, isn't it? A bit daunting. To me, you see, I'm too low, and I don't know whether that's because I'm doing something stupid or thinking something stupid, but I always have to edit the values. Watch this, by the way. This will make you smile. Goodbye, cruel world. Ah. You'll notice that there's some backface culling going on there. This will go on indefinitely, by the way. There we go. That's the light source. Okay. So I think this is what I'm going to do. We'll have some fun and get that to look a bit nicer. In fact, let's just do that now, just for the sheer heck of it. Let's do the play area. We'll go to the quad. Let's just bring in my Game Jam logo. Where is that? It's in the pictures is where it is. It's going to be Game Jam. Game Jam 3. I don't know if that's the one. Somewhere I have just the Game Jam itself. That's actually a oh, I don't know. I'll tell you what. Let's go to textures.com. Okay, let's get in here, and we'll just have a look for grass or something like that. we get a nice tileable. This is interesting. There we go. There we go. Seamless. I like this. Is it going to be kind? Yeah, it is. So we'll just go there to our download folders. Bear with me. I may just hide my screen, so bear with me, gents. I might. Do you know what? And ladies, I might find a way to hide the screen. So actually, let's just do this. Let's just go to pictures. I don't trust you or anything, but I don't trust you. That's the problem. Okay, like that, and then we'll drag that through. Okay, and then we'll just drag that down a few, so it goes below everything. All right, and now if I click to get rid of, where is it? There, that one there. There we go. Now you can just see that for a moment. I'm only doing this just because I am not really comfortable with everybody taking a look at my various folders. Not that there's anything particularly to hide. Just want to make sure that it's all in good shape. Now, well, hang on. So I've did I not just download that to? Where did I download that? Sorry, you see, this is the problem. Shiny it is. And then what we can do is we can just grab the quad and do that. And you can see initially it's huge. So what we need to do is start thinking about how many times we want to tile that. So let's, given that we did it 10 by 10, let's just do 10 by 10. See how that pans out. I just want to create some. Yeah, that's fine. But can you see it? It just looks low to me. I love how shiny that is. But the point being that it looks a bit better. Very conscious that when I walk around, you might be hearing lots of loud noise. Let me quickly play with that. Let me get my screen up here. Events. Yeah. Live streaming. Come on. Events. Jam session, the lay of the land. Come on. Put that in there. Very conscious that when I walk around you might be hearing lots of loud noise. Let me play with that. Try now. I'm going to walk around. It jumps and everything. Look, this is good. This first-person controller is brilliant. Yeah, I'm just doing that still. So while that's rolling along, I seem to be quite a way behind. Got to love the shadows though. Okay, come on. Time waits for no man. No, you can't hear anything, can you? Good. All right. Okay, I'll just block that out. Okay, good. Alright, that's looking good. Get rid of that. Alright. Yeah, what you can do with this first person controller, by the way, now I can't remember, you see a whole host of options here. So what I tend to do is change the, there's a height somewhere here, height, which is 1.8, which suggests that it's 1.8 meters high, which seems very sensible. Perhaps what I should be doing, go back to the quad, the material here. Let's just, tell you what, can we press play and change the material in flight? So if I just pause it, remove maximize on play, do that, okay, and then how do I pause it without looking up at the sky? Okay, well I can't, so I'll just have to, let's just try 20 by 20. Okay. Unpause it. Is it going to be kind? I don't know if that's made any difference. Okay. Let's just try running it again. Does that make me look any taller? Not really. So I'm going to change this first person controller again. I'm going to change this to height of 3.6. Okay, what's it gone brown for? Maybe because I haven't applied it or something. Yes, apply it. There we go. Okay, so now I will click on play. To me, that's just a little bit better. See, even that still looks too low. Thoughts, please. Anything you've got on that would be ideal. So we've got ourselves a play area. Yeah, maybe that's okay. Maybe we can try even going even higher. What else have we got here? Jump, sound, jump, and land. But I think you're not hearing those, which is probably a good thing. Run speed, walk speed. I did notice there was some first-person character guidelines here. If present, delete the main camera. Yeah, the first-person character map. If you could first. Yeah, head bob. There are a number of simple adjustments allowing you to change the movement speed, jump power, head bob style, and more. For more ideas, but see the comments. The character skills is 0 friction and max friction. Okay, that was absolutely useless to me then. But all right. Yeah, so we can do that, and what we'll do, and I'll show you what I'm thinking now, is we'll have rotating walls. So let's just add them now. Let's create a 3D object, a cube. It's a good size. It's in the wrong place. Let's just quickly reset it. We will move it down. We're going to be guessing the values for a bit, aren't we? Looks like -12 is the place to be. But I am going to make it 3 on the Y. Let's just see how much is it up. -11.5, eh? Okay, I won't ask why that's that, but it looks like it is that. -11.5, and then we will just pull that back a bit, like so. And -10, should we say? -10. And then we'll scale it on the Z. That's fine. Let's scale it to 20. Look, let's scale it to 20. Okay, now if we just press play. I'm hoping I won't be able to walk into it, but walk through it. No, I can't. Let's give that some features, shall we? Can we do that? Can we just add an image? Let's just try this. So I go to CG textures again. Where are you, CG textures? Over here somewhere, right here. Wall. Wall. Ooh. Anything will do. Anything, as long as it's seamless. How about that? I'm liking this stuff, by the way. This is good. Right, so we just quickly click on small. Download that. Okay, I will very quickly hide you. I don't know why. I probably can show you this, guys. Brick messy. Very good. Control C. Have I got 2 windows open? Yes, I have. Control V. Back in here. Check my comments, see if anyone's actually listening. Hey, Dizzy Game! Hey, isn't me? Or can't you just click the 3 to pop out chat? I've done it, mate. I've done it. Thank you. Thank you for spotting that. I spotted it yesterday. I was being a complete idiot. I was checking out at the top, and oh dear. Yeah, so sorry about that. Foolish of me. So I have pop out chat now. One final thing I'd love is if this thing would actually ping and beep or something if I get a message. So you could have been, I don't know how long this has been there, but that could have been there 5 minutes. So my apologies if you've been waiting a long time to get that out. Right, so we put the wall in there. What I was going to do, yes, let's get our images. Create new material. Create material. Brick material. Brick wall material. It was messy brick wall material. And I'll just drag the brick messy into the albedo there, and then what we can then do on the cube that we just add, which we'll rename to wall, shall we? Messy brick wall. We'll just drag that in there. Oh no, sorry, messy brick wall. We've done that, so let's just drag that into there. This isn't going to look great, I don't think, because we're going to need to tile it on the. Let's try a couple of things. Let's try tiling it this way. Yeah, I think that's right. Is that right? 2, 5. Yeah, hang on. I think I've got that bang on, have I? It seems like we've scaled it 20 times, so let's scale the material 20 times. That looks too much. So let's do 5 by 2. That looks too much. Well, let's just have a quick look at the yeah, too much. Okay, so we'll do it 5 by 1. I know this is playing around. I should be doing this in Tinker Time, but bosh. There you go. That's good enough for me. I think we've got some head bob there. I'm going to get rid of that because that's going to... Hang on, stop that. Head bob. Jump bob. Head bob. Use head bob. There you go. Turn that off. Jump bob. What's that? Bob duration. Too much bobbing. Bob a job. Right, so yeah, so what I was thinking was then this wall is clearly floating. Don't really care for now. We'll add a rotating script. So let's just do that. Let's create a new folder. And we'll call this folder scripts. I can't see folder right at the top. Scripts. And let's click on here. You still there, bud? There you are, still there. No active users. Maybe you were there, maybe you weren't. Okay. Let's just check on XSplit, see if anything's going on. Okay, yeah, got a viewer. Okay, good. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm going to make it rotate, that was it. So we'll create a new script. C# script, and we'll call it rotate. Okay, and then I think we just say, well, let's just load this up. How are we doing for time? 34. Okay, plenty of time. Plenty of time, unless this thing takes forever. God, it's a bit of a snore fest, isn't it? Okay. Okay, something like that. And then I think we just say transform. Ugh, come on. Hoping I'm not losing frames here. We've got a few drops. Yeah, that is very annoying. Okay, so I'm going to close that down again and bring it back in. I don't know why it does this. It seems like the first time I run it, I start it, it messes up. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, I've got a message on Twitter. Let me have a quick look. What? I'm getting messages somewhere. Notifications maybe. Hey, there you go, mate. Hello, Daryl Wilson. How are you? This is kind of weird. I don't know what the where that noise is coming from, unless it is the thingy chat. Nope. I'm getting a ping from somewhere. You guys can't probably hear it, but I'm getting a ping. Alrighty. Let's just zoom in there, nice and big, and we just say here, I'm quite excited to see how. I've never done this before. Transform.rotate. Vector 3 up, comma. No, hang on. I knew I'd have to go and look this up. Let's keep that one as it is, and we'll just do Unity rotate. Okay, here we go. I'll do this all the time. There you go. This is the one. Vector 3 times up. This is all you need. Vector 3 dot up times time dot delta sign. Now, I don't think I rotated it, so I think we'll be okay. If you rotate it and you want it to be in the world space rather than the local space, just put this space.world in. That makes things a bit more complicated. But if you do rotate the overall object, then you're going to get weirdness. So probably don't use that. Actually, thinking about it, use if you have just change this until it's right, left, down, or whatever until you get it right. Okay, and let's just make it rotate quite quickly because I know that's slow. All right, let's go back here. No, not back there. here. We'll need to attach this rotate script to the messy brick wall. Let's do this right. Let's do public float rotation speed equals 2f, and then okay. Here's rotate. I'm going to try. Very slow, isn't it? What's pause then? Escape gives me the mouse back, but is there a way I can... I'm going to see if this pushes me. A bit slower than I wanted, but... yeah, I'm getting nudged, look. In weird increments. Okay, that's good. I know the top and side of this thing looks weird. That's because it's an unwrapped thing. We'll actually make that look a whole lot better. All right. So if we go to the messy brick wall, we make that 5 or something. Play around. I don't like where it's dropped me. But let's do the following. Let's I'm going to make it a bit bigger. I'm going to move it across to the middle. Hang on, go to the top. I think if I move it to there, that's the middle, you can see that. So that must be minus 20. And I will make it, scale it on the Z already. So let's make that 50. No. 80. No. 60. Okay, we're going to have to move it back, otherwise it's not going to work. Not going to spin. And then what we'll also do on the first person controller, I'm going to move you right over here. And if I may be so bold, rotate you so that you're looking at the wall. And work out why on earth you're so high up. Let's just put that as... okay. Is it minus 5? Let's do 90. Okay. Okay, so now if we rotate, gosh. So you can see that the challenge is very easy. Turning walls. I've had an idea whilst prototyping. I hate the way this is jagging around like that, but need to adjust that material length again, don't I? Just looking at the top, does it all fit in okay? Quite slow, isn't it? It's the messy brick wall, and I want to make that. Let's make it 20. Yeah, it's not hitting anything. Looks like I can move that across a bit, or make it a bit bigger. Boff! Oh, not that either, but there we go. Okay, more for another day. Now I can charge. Oh, just. I love the way it's rotating. It's rotating around the centre, by the way. So my thought is, as you're probably guessing already, trying to get this thing to have some sort of puzzle-based game that uses these turning walls. Perhaps you could have one that turns one way and one that turns the other with a... they don't have to keep moving, to be honest with you. They could just move a certain to a certain point when you click a button or something like that, perhaps. Yeah, so, or maybe just move out of the way or move up. Alright, maybe one moves up and one moves down. Have I got time to do that today? Let's have a quick look. We can give it a go, can't we? How to create a button. I don't think I have time. Okay, so the idea I think I'm going to go with then is that there's going to be buttons around the place. And let's just start this off by doing this. So what I'm thinking is, first of all, let's remove that rotate script there. Okay, we will make this even bigger, because I want this to be completely filling up the whole screen. Alright, so the Z must have to be 80 maybe. 90, 100, let's make it 100. What does it need to be? I'm still going down, there we go, it should be 85. I'm tempted to say 82. I don't know why it's 82, but then what's going to happen now, then what I'll do is as well, let's just quickly get that material while we're at it, bothering me a lot now, and we'll set the tile, material, 20, that might be alright, let's try to see how it looks. Then what we'll do here, click on it, and we'll control D that, and then just drag that across. I think the way I'm going to do this first level, okay, we'll have multiple levels, is that there'll be a button here. What I'll do, grab the first one again, I'll drag that, and when they click the button, let's make sure we can walk under it. When they click the button, this will slowly move down, and that one will slowly move up. No, I've got that around the wrong way. Okay, I'm thinking along the line something like there's going to be a button here. When they click it, they need to get that one will go up and that one will go down, and they'll need to make sure that they can get through in time. So I've got them around the wrong way. Let me quickly escape that and just. Okay, I'll spin that round. How do I? Is it possible to change that? Let's quickly look at that one. Okay, so let's try minus 11.5 minus. Okay, so that's low again. Sorry guys, I'm thinking as I talk. I guess that's the whole point. You can see it's too big as well. Let's change the scale to 80. No, 78. Is that just at this side? No, sorry, that's interesting. No, it's not. It fits both sides, doesn't it? No, that size. I mean. That can only mean that this cube here needs to be moved across a bit, maybe. Just to mess things up. There's a couple of ways we could do it. I like the way it looks like it's poking it. Sod it. We'll ignore that for a minute. We'll move that later. Right, the idea of my game is to get through that gap over there. There'll be a button here. So we need to start thinking about how we're going to program buttons, and that button's going to move this one up. Alright, there's no crosshair here, so we need to get that worked out. And then that button will move that one up, and perhaps the other one up briefly or something like that. Now for that to work, I need to have a little look at animations, because we can set up animations for these things, and that might be the way to go for this. Set up a little animation that moves one up and one down. Okay, let's add the button at least. And a crosshair. Okie dokie. So we'll just add a button. Let's add the material. Let's add the material. Create material. Blue. Guess what? Make it blue. Lovely. That's fine. We'll add a button. Create empty. PF2 button. Just reset it. Where are you, button? Is that you there? Why don't I see you? Have I just created an empty, not a blooming cube? I'm forever doing that. Let's grab the blue, probably make it blue. Where'd you go? There. Pop you over here. Okay, something like that. Just press play, just adjust its height so it's the right height. I think we'll keep this game completely. Yeah, so you said people will be compelled to click on that, but there's no crosshair. Alright? So they'll click on that, then this one will move up and the other one will move down, something like that. We'll have a little. I'll have a little think about how to make the first level easy, but not too difficult. All right, so let's quickly look up crosshair. How are we doing for time? 20 minutes. Unity, first person, crosshair. Crosshair, how? I don't like looking at 6-year-old answers, even though they're probably completely valid. I'm sorry about that. Let me just quickly check the comments. Okay, anything on Twitter? I was hoping for more than this. Notifications. Thank you, Daryl Wilson, for bigging me up. And thank you to Bot User for adding me to their lists, and also mypocketgames.com. Thank you all. Thank you all for retweeting me, subscribing to me. All that sort of stuff is brilliant. Right, nearly there, people. Nearly there. What was I going to do? I was going to make a crosshair, wasn't I? This was always going to be the way it's going to work. If you don't like this method that I'm doing here, then we may have to reconsider a different way of doing this. GUI texture is outdated. It can still be used. Function start. Jeepers. Okay, I'll use var crosshair texture. Daft question, but I'm not going to be wasting my time here, am I? Can I just search for crosshair here? Hair? No, okay. You need to be careful sometimes because it could be in the standard assets. So what's this? Crosshair, public class crosshair. I'm going to grab this one in here. I just grab that. Actually, it's that what you do. Okay. So under the first person controller, maybe I'll add a let's just go to scripts first of all. Create C# script. I think it's called crosshair, right? Oh, bang on. Right, so let's just double click that. Just copy that lot in. Do that. This has my luck here. I definitely click that. I think I might just control C. Control V. Oh, you monkey. What is the matter here? Huh? Control C. That's wonderful news. I'll try it the other way around. Control C. You pain me. Let's just try a few things. Copy. It's just not letting me do paste here. Oh no. I don't understand. Let's try something stupid like just putting it into Notepad, shall we? Where'd Notepad++ go? There you go. Oh, you're happy with it, aren't you? Okay, so let's try Control C here. Back to my develop. So why aren't you letting me paste my develop? Hmm? Copy. Right, I'm going to close you down. Save and quit. How am I doing drop frames wise? Still 1676, so hopefully that's all over with. Up to 1 GB downloaded. This is alright, I can cope with that. Okay, I'm just going to bring that back up again. Something like that. Okay, out of the box. Oh, I don't know. Right, so let's have a quick look. Position equals new rect. Crosshair texture. Texture 2D crosshair texture. That's going to blow up on me, isn't it? I think. Let's what was that texture? A 2D texture. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? A lot loaded now, haven't I? I press play. I don't think it's going to work. I think we're going to get an error. Let's just go to console. Well, I can tell you there's no error, but there's also no crosshair. So I'm surprised that didn't throw an error. I'm surprised it didn't throw an error. Let me just pop a debug in there. Run the debug mode. Trusty debug. What's it? What's up? Are we still running? No. Okay. I get error in everything every now. What's this? Unity Engine. Show cursor is obsolete. Probably. Use cursor.visible. Okay. Okay. It's giving me an error, is it? Oh, you should be gone because I definitely did save you. Oh, hang on. Cursor.lock cursor. Use cursor.lock state. How are you doing? Okay, cursor dot. Oh, you monkey! What? Cursor dot. What is it? Oh, hang on. Let's just put it back to what it was. Monkey, thankfully. Screen. Okay, now it's going to throw an error here, right? Saying screen dot. Use cursor.lock state and cursor.visible instead. No, it's saying I can't do it. Okay. Equals cursor dot. Okay, what I'm going to do. I'm going to debug dot log brackets cursor dot log state. Okay, let's go on GUI. On GUI, I don't like on GUI. Let's have a quick look, see how that goes. Let's have a quick look. Oh, it's not attached to anything, which doesn't help, does it? That's why I'm not getting an error, you dumb dimwit. So we need to add that to the first person controller. Interesting, look at that, position X, Y and Z. Okay, let's try it. I'm expecting errors now. It's locked, you see. Okay, that's alright. Lots of errors. Null texture, yes, I know about that. Bear with me. Any more messages? Thank you, Albatross Games. Thank you very much. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. That's annoyed me. We do need a texture though. Okay, let's just... Texture 2D I think is just an image. So let's just quickly get a crosshair image. Anything will do. That'll do. Yeah. View image. And then save image as. Where are your assets? If it's not the right one. Unity, turning walls, assets, images. I'll call that a simple crosshair. Okay, and then pop back into here. Here. Let's clear that. Images. Now can I... I'm pretty sure a texture 2D is just one of these ones. Just need to be careful that I get this right. Text shader. Okay, I'm going to try adding a just standard. Let's just see how this gets on, and then we'll add, let's just call it crosshair material. Crosshair material. I'll just drag that into there. Okay, maybe, and then go to the FPS controller, see if it will do me a favour and let me do the crosshair material into there. No. How do I add a texture 2D? Unity. Texture 2D. Come on, help me out here guys. Texture 2D. Automodify texture. Black texture, white texture, come on. Yeah, okay. Can I just I'll find this beast. Textures bring your... I suppose it's live, yeah, lovely. The shaders, the texture inspection, yeah, I don't... Oh god, I really got to import it, have I? Oh crikey. Extra importer, how do I do that? Sorry guys, I had another tweet. Yeah, well done. Okay, I thought I had a tweet, but if I did hear a tweet, somebody's something's going on, I tell you. Okay, where are we? So texture 2D, let's see if I can work out what the texture 2D importer is. Not in there. Interesting, mobile input. Component, game object, assets, edit. Okay, how do you run a texture importer? Okay. Oh, this is running to, how close am I doing for time? 7 minutes and 10, so I'm coming up to the last piece. Right, how can I add this thing in? Texture 2D, where are you? Why can't I just have a material that's a texture 2D? Hang on, if I just do... Go back to here. Let's just add component texture. GUI texture. If I... what I might try, take it back to grassroots, is go back to my first FPS controller here. Can I just drag that straight in? Yes, I can. That's what I should have done before. Right, okay. Good. Okay, good news and bad news. It's enormous, is the ridiculously good news, but the alpha hasn't worked. Okay, I'm not going to panic about that just yet. Let's try and work out how to fix the bluing simple crosshair. Can I set the scale here? Max size 32. Let's just try that. Apply. Now if we do it. Okay, good. Okay, it's not got an alpha. But now we can do. Now we've got a. It's got this locked thing going on. Okay. So, what am I doing? I need to set that. I need to work that out, don't I? It didn't seem to have huge problems though. Sorry guys, I'm talking out loud, but I was just saying about this locked thing that was throwing an error before. Do you remember? Down here. This one's okay. So this is debug cursor.lockstate. Can I do cursor.set equals lock state? Cursor lock mode dot locked. Looks like that's what it was before. Let's try that. That seems to be happy. Let's just cancel out the. We never ran the debugger, did we? Guess we didn't need to. Okay, I need to work out how to get that crosshair, but the idea would be that you would ping that with the left mouse on click type thing, and it'll click that, and maybe that'll go red briefly or something, and this will start to move up, and the other one will move down, something along those lines, and that would be level 1, right? And then you know the walls might turn or spin or flip. We don't have to. They could turn on their x-axis, so they could turn sideways. So they would be turning walls rather than spinning walls. They'd be turning walls on their x-axis. Richard, that's the perfect idea. And then we can sneak under them. That's the way to go. Yes, and then we can get funky. Basically, it's gonna be a puzzle game. I can jump that, can I? That'd be funny if I could. Oh, I can. I'm on the wall. Okay, well we obviously need to fix that problem. Hoo-yah! Hoo-yah! There you go. So we can jump it. This is good. Surfing the rails, that's not worked very well there, is it? I don't really care. We're doing prototyping here just to prove the point. Lovely sunny day out. Okay, where's my mouse gone? Oh, sugar. Okay, if I do that, that's what that cursor.lock does. It stops me ever getting control of the cursor again. Control P. There you go. Still no mouse. Oh dear. Unity key to stop script. Stop run. Yeah, that's what I was after. What's this? Thank you for this kind shot. Pause. I can't see stop. Unless it's the same button. Oh dear, kids. Oh, have I lost everything? I can't have done. Right, there has to be a way to stop this. Oh dear. Okay, well I'm running out of time, so I'm going to pause it, stop here very, very shortly, and we will try and work out how on earth to stop this. If I go back to my script here, I'm never going to put that on again. Shift Control S. Go right here. I don't know what I did then. Oh, you idiot. Oh, there we go. That is amusing. That is amusing. I don't know quite what I did there. Well, I do know what I did. Don't be very careful of setting the cursor lock state to locked, because it will automatically never give it to you back again. Which may be what you want in game, but certainly isn't what you want when you're testing. Great. All right. So people, what do we think? I think this is the way I'm going to go with this. Oh, I think my time is up. So let's shut that thing up. There we go. Okay, yeah, lovely. I think we'll call it a day. That's really good. I've had a really great time. Sorry about this nastiness here. I had no idea it was as bad as that. How does it look on Unity? Pretty blooming terrible. I'm sorry about that. Had I checked that, I would have realised. That's something that needs fixing. Let me just show you what it looks like without it. It's really annoying. Yeah, it's gone very dark, hasn't it? In certain areas. I thought I'd fixed all of that, but there you go. Like so. Don't know. Now that thing's buggering up as well. Wonderful. The whole world's gone mad. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thoughts, comments, subscribes, likes, all that stuff. That's the sort of thing I like to watch. Speak to you next time. It'll probably be tomorrow night. I think tomorrow night is absolutely fine. I'll make sure I put a schedule for the live event on. I will see you tomorrow. All the best.